decorated the decorated street legends and shit. But
Yeah, hold on. This makes me my money. This makes me. Let's be careful. This makes me money. This is why I'm becoming successful and the support. So let's not downplay what I do, please, please,
never, we
brother.
never do that. We never
I
do that.
love
I
you,
don't want to
Jeff. I
downplay
love
it.
both of you,
Nah, I'm
please.
never downplaying. You
It
going
may not
crazy.
be.
I was talking.
Oh, give it to me. Let's
I was
go.
having a conversation with. I posed the question: what's more difficult, being single or being in a relationship? But as a creator, what's more difficult? I know what my answer is. I'm just curious to see what y'all's is. You can feel
Well,
free to answer too, Flip.
why don't you say yours first?
Huh?
Why don't you say yours first?
We just but
Well, no, I'll say mine first. I think as a creator, because that changes everything.
it's more difficult being single.
It's definitely being single.
Yep.
100%. No doubt about it. It's tough to get centered single. Like it's a lot of distractions. You all over the place. Then it just pulls your creative juices in a different direction. Right? That's all. But like when you're in a relationship, like a happy one, I'm talking about a good one, then yeah, it's a help. It just helps to ease the brain, keeps you
I
focused.
agree. I mean,
it's
I've been
easier for
married.
me
I've been
anyway.
married since I've been married for a long time, like 14 years. You know, my wife, she stays out my way when it comes to my business, but when I need her, or when it's down to the, when it's crunch time, she's there to motivate me the best way she can, and it puts me in a better space, to make easier decisions to do something. Even though if my mind is made up, or if I may do something else, her being there, or her seeing and knowing the grind and come up, she's able to keep me centered, even when I'm feeling myself a little bit much. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, how do you know when you're
Well, you
feeling
feeling
yourself too
yourself too
much,
much
Flip?
when when
That
when
was a
when
good
when, when you
little
when you
line.
get a big check and then somebody in the family or somebody around you talk to you and you just looking at them like they're crazy. You don't respond the same. You can't have this conversation with me when before I would have that conversation with them. So yeah, then you start feeling yourself. You start walking your nuts.
I think we spend too much time, way too much time, trying to humble ourselves.
You think so?
That shit is not as important as we make it out to be, man. Especially not in this business. People are not working with people based off of how kind natured they are. It's like when you're hot, the phone rings. When you stop being hot, it doesn't matter how on time you are or how cool you are. People not gonna work with you. I mean, I tell my son, be kind to others. But just do that just on some human shit. But don't do it. Don't do it because it's a fucking prerequisite to, I'm good at something, so I got to make you feel okay about it too. It's like
Can
I
I ask
just
you a
am
question?
what I am.
Can I ask you a question, Royce? And I always want when I go back and do my research on you, because I am going to get you on the couch, flip the script, and you have some words with me. When did this change come? Because you wasn't always like this. You suffered. You had some different issues that you was going through. When did you become? I guess I don't want to use the word woke because we use it loosely. But when did you become, I guess, centered with oneself to be able to teach? Because you can speak and I'll listen. If you spoke like 12, 15 years ago, probably like, oh, this guy's crazy. You was rocket launches and all that crazy stuff. But you're doing good. So what I'm saying, when did you? How did this happen? How did the transition happen?
Uh, when I got sober like almost 10 years ago, and I started going to therapy. It's just therapy. Therapy.
Therapy helped you.
Huh?
You stay in that therapy. Therapy helped you.
Yeah, therapy. I think every black person needs therapy. Every single black person. It's not possible for you to exist as a foundational black American in America and not need therapy, even if you think you don't. We all PTSD. So there's things that we have that we're carrying around, and we need to learn how to articulate what those things are and how those things affect us. And then we all can stand to benefit a great deal just being able to do that. You know what I mean? So, especially as artists, like I'm finding myself as a
I
man,
agree.
but I'm also finding myself as an artist. I'm evolving
But
as an
what?
artist.
And the same thing with you, Joe. I mean, people don't really. People do know what you came from, but I know a little more because I was around at that time in the beginning. The transition, how things changed for you drastically.
Yeah, it was a horror
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
scene back
Things
then.
changed for you drastically. So when did you realize? Like, Did you ever, because you went through a lot of up and down emotions, I know personally, did you ever seek therapy, or when did you realize that you had to just change and become more of a businessman and do better? Like, what was the change for you? That's the.
I have
Oh, I
multiple
didn't know that.
therapists.
I didn't know you guys had that. Wow.